we're back to the race thing, and Andrew's gonna do it. Frame rate's a little better looking now, a little bit. Where you gotta hit the crabs.
Oh. Just ate. Give me a minute. My brain doesn't work after I eat.
Isn't that the very thing that like breakfast is supposed to do?
Breakfast was freaking lunch.
Well, it was breakfast food.
Oh. I forgot if I said this last time. I recently found the channel Pro ZB, and he's the guy who did the Goofy cover of Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. And let me tell you, his cover he did of Simple and Clean by that chick, I don't remember how to pronounce her name, but the chick who did the song for Kingdom Hearts. Oh, come on! Oh wait, I think he just got it for me.
Oh yeah.
We'll find
yeah, but
out.
you gotta win the race too.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, no, but
He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
ZB.
I've known about him. I just haven't, like, you know. Usually when there's like popular YouTubers, I'm like, you know, are they good now? So that's why I wasn't sure. I forgot you could hit Hunter. Oh boy, is he gonna put?
I just forgot that credit, didn't I? And it's the third lap, isn't it? Yeah.
I was like, Andrew. I was just like, Andrew, go for it.
I was just completely not paying attention because I was too busy thinking of when you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Yeah, Cozy B does that entire song as Goofy, and it's wonderful. Jump away. And it's magical the way he does it.
But yeah, like, I knew about him. I remember seeing a video by him talking about, like, you know, talking about giving tips on voice acting and stuff.
Yeah, he's a professional voice actor.
Well, yeah, I knew that. I'm just saying, like, yeah.
And I like that little crazy story. Oh, come on.
I feel like you're jumping either too soon or too late.
When I want to jump, it's just like it's like a jump, and then he doesn't jump. Like it's really
That's another thing. Is like, why are there so many games where the jump is like delayed from when you actually press the button?
I mean, it's okay if there's a certain amount of delay, but it's like
well, yeah, a certain amount,
it's when
sure.
It's really
but like,
awkward.
Yeah. What about those games, like mostly older games, where it was like, if you just hold the jump button, they'll continuously jump. Like, as in, you know, every time they hit the ground, they'll just jump again if you hold the button. And, you know...
When did he pass me up?
Probably a while back while you were wrecking. Excuse me, while you were, bailing, I don't know. Whatever the cool skateboard term is.
The big game! Wow. I don't even know if I can beat him now.
The store we go to has a Assault Rocket Power game on PS1.
Like the one we used to have?
Yeah, but it was without its case.
If I get it at all, it's got to have its case. Okay.
Yeah.
He's obviously beating me, but I don't even know where he's at.
That's one thing, is that like you had these games where it was just like, hey, or you know, you had someone was pointing this out, like Moneybags in this game, yeah, he's really like greedy and all that stuff, obviously, but like he's like so he's like, well, I can let you do this to save the world if you pay me and stuff like that. And someone pointed out, like, you know, at the very least, that's part of his character. But then you got, like, Hunter going, yeah, I got these eggs, and even though you're trying to save the world and I'm supposedly trying to help you, I'm going to hold on to them until you do this stupid challenge for me, you know.
Dang it.
And, of course, this is far from being the first or the last time characters have done that. I mean, look at all these RPGs where it's just like, do this thing for you. I know you're trying to save the world, but do this stupid thing for you, or else I'm not going to let you do it. Probably complain that you let the world get destroyed, but yeah, you have all that, but like, I think, of course, there's always that thing from, was it Tales of Symphonia or whatever, or just tiny miniature creature human thing says, hey losers, and you can just step on it. I was like, no, we're gonna follow what he says.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is, the political backlash of what you would have done would have made it too difficult to go on.
And then you find out, oh wait, everyone hated that person. Let's, and then they start cheering. But yeah, he's right behind you, Andrew. Lord.
How? How?
That's why you don't need to just keep doing the charging. You got to do it at the right time.
That was unfair.
Oh, I know.
So was that one there against the bow.
But this one's better than 2.
It is.
As a casual playthrough, yeah, but doing these stupid challenges, 2 is much better.
Well, as my teachers used to say, if I would actually apply myself, I actually like try hard.
That's your excuse right now. You're trying to defend something, but it's just not working.
Dang it.
Like, okay, so I think for me it's kind of a mix of like whether or not something, like, I honestly don't care if an opinion is popular or not. I will say just what I think of something, when it comes to games and stuff, and it's just like in movies and all that stuff, and it's just like there are things where I'm just like, yeah, I like this that's also liked by many others, but I also like this that's either not liked or just hated by a lot of others, you know. I mean, I like Frogger, and people don't hate it. There's not a lot of people that just really talk about Frogger.
Okay, hold up.
He can do that. And remember, there's also that challenge. Well, actually, I don't think you get an egg for doing the time challenge. I can't remember for sure though. Yeah.
Okay, how did he get that far ahead? I didn't even screw around this time.
Gosh, Spyro 3 is so much better than Spyro 2.
It is.
It's not at all.
Wait.
I think something screwed up there because I noticed it went like 2 and then 3.
What, for my plays?
Or lap. In your lap. In your lap, huh? No, I don't know.
Wait.
The lap, it looked like it went 2, then 3, and I was like, that's kind of weird looking. Maybe I just saw it wrong, but, no, it messed up.
Yeah, soon I just get to my 3rd lap.
We'll see if it keeps going. I don't think it will, but, like, that was interesting.
At least it was recorded, because that was... Did I just do the 3rd lap twice?
It looked like it. What I mean is, like, when you were going and it was supposed to be changing to lap 2, it looked like it went to 2 and then suddenly 3. Let's see. Hold on a moment. You might want to save, like, after you get all the crabs, you might want to save those. The missiles for when Hunter's near.
Well, it's just that when he's gotten ahead of me, I don't even see him getting ahead of me. He just shows up.
He must have got that one crab. Don't do it too many times. So you gotta really time your jumps on this. And of course it's a little worse on the... Like I said, like something about the Reignite trilogy is just like, they made some things worse. That, like, there are some things that make me go, if they had just left this the same as it was on the PS1, it would have worked out fine, but...
Well, I mean, they couldn't make everything the same.
Well, not like, I know
I think that they don't even have the old source code.
Well, but it really does feel like in some areas, like it was, it really felt like in some areas, it feels like they were just changing it just to be different, or you know, just to be, you know. And there we go. Well, Brutal Moose is live on Twitch.
You don't walk away, you don't hear me
No, you
say,
gotta get all the treasure.
please, oh baby, don't go simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go.
There's I still remember when we were playing, or when you beat Kingdom Hearts 1 for the first time, and then like
very hard.
And we saw that part where it was like doing the music, and then like when she like held on to something, or when Kyrie was holding on to something, and it's it just something about it was really funny. It just kind of matched up with the picture. And what's so that's why.
Is there still any more to get?
I don't know. Well, it would be nice if you were able to hit all the buttons and have Sparks, who I was just about to call Pixar for some reason. Oh yeah. Did you get those treasure chests over there? Okay, one of them anyway. That might be all of it. I guess we'll see, because this is quite an annoying level. I feel like there's just been already a lot of examples as to why I don't like doing this one, as coming to Spyro 3 as much as 2 and 1.
I definitely like Spyro 1 is definitely my least favorite.
Oh, the trilogy.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good speed running game.
It's a good game. It's just it is my least favorite.
But have you actually played the Legend of Spyro games yet?
First couple of minutes of the first one.
Oh, you haven't played them. Well, when you get to 2, you're gonna be like, man, this game kind of sucks. You have to beat the challenge first.
Never.
You have to beat the challenge first. You don't have to beat the challenge. Did I do good? When you walk away,
you don't hear me say, please, oh baby.
Yeah. Also, Lost Fleet can go die in fire. Remember that old phrase?
Abraca, what was it? Was it something die in fire?
Yeah.
No, yabba dabba die in fire.
Yeah. I think that's something that we just kind of said at one point too. It must have been a more trendy thing. Let's see here. Anyway, Legend of Spyro 1, I honestly do think that Legend of Spyro 1 is probably the best out of the three. Simply because it feels like there's more variety. There's a lot of variety in the third game as well, but like there's also a ton of annoying, like really drug out moments. We're the first area. Well, okay, not the very first area, but like when you get to like the Avalar area. Well, the Legend of Spyro's version of Avalar.
Yeah.
When you get to that area, that's actually where all the open world, like fly anywhere, you know, is like where you really take advantage of it.
And which one?
Like,
The third one?
yeah, the third one. But then like after that, there's you don't really get that anymore as much. Until like the final area, I think, if I remember correctly. I've only beaten the console version once, and I've also beaten the DS version once. But like, I really had high hopes for it being better. But like, man, it was Spyro's 10th anniversary when that came out.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's what they were trying to do, was give Spyro the fly anywhere ability, because it's like, okay, this is the, this is it, you know, this is the, what I'm trying to say here. This is Spyro's 10th anniversary. Let's give him the ability to fly anywhere. Well, that is way more restrictive than it actually said. Or when you get to do it in these very restricted areas, it doesn't feel as good, and it feels a little more messed up, and it feels like they should have just gone with the normal, you know, stuff they've been doing.
It's a really good meme. It's a coffin. It says good students, another coffin, bad students, and then Egyptian pharaoh's coffin. Students who convince teachers to tell a personal story and waste class time.
I hate trying to hit these birds. Anyway, there's a but like the problem with the second Legend of Spyro game is it really feels like it was rushed as can be.
Like how does it feel so rushed?
Well, okay, well it's not really glitchy, but like there's moments where the difficulty's not well balanced at all, and you're only in like maybe 3 or 4 areas, as opposed to like the first game where you're in like 6 or 7 areas, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where the variety comes in. But also, what am I trying to say here? You have that, and also like because you're in this pirate area for like, I want to say like a third of the game, maybe even more than that. Maybe like, I want to say like half the game you're in this pirate area. And all you're doing is just like battling, you know, these different pirates and stuff. Because, you know, we had to throw in some trendy thing, some generic, not so copyrighted trendy thing to, you know, like pirates. So it's like the cool kid thing is ninjas and pirates and zombies and, you know, all that stuff. Anyway, it was not a very good game. And then, but also for Xbox users, they didn't get a tie-in story because the first game was on Xbox, second game was on no Xbox system, but the third game was on the 360. So that's really annoying. Like basically, Xbox users, if they only had Xbox systems, they wouldn't get to know what happened in you know, in the second Legend of Spyro. Like they wouldn't have the tie-in story.